This flower looks so beautiful early in the morning. Wow. And next to it we have pepper, like this small, very tiny pepper, and it's so many here, and it's so ripe. Pepperno, these ones usually grows by themselves. Like this pepper here, nobody planted them, they grow by themselves, and they are a lot. Look at that fly. It has flown away. You see, there are a lot, like so many. These are the green ones that haven't turned red yet, they're not yet ripe. Let me know, between the red pepper and the green one, which one is more bitter? Myself, I don't take pepper. Yeah, it's too bitter for life. No, I want to enjoy soft life, so I don't take pepper. Wow, but these tiny ones are very, we have a butterfly here, it has flown away as well. These tiny ones are very hot, like very, very hot. Look at these ones. They are very fat. Oh my goodness. It means this place is fertile. And also we have these ones here. You see? Wow, they look beautiful, right? There are so many, like several. Wow. And each and every one of them has grown by themselves. Like nobody planted them, they just grow by themselves. I think the birds do the distribution, but do birds eat pepper? I don't know. The sun is coming out and then disappears in a few. It's not that stable. It comes out and disappears, comes out and disappears. And it's early morning in my beautiful home. This is where I call home sweet home. And I have a lot of things to tell you guys. This guava, I don't know why it's early morning and I'm talking about guava and everything. But that is it. But it doesn't have guava fruits yet. It doesn't. It has fruited, but they're not yet ripe. Not yet ripe. So guys, what's up guys? How are you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking. This cloth is misbehaving. This top is misbehaving. Thank you so much for clicking. How are you all doing? It's amazing morning here in the village, and I'm grateful to God for the gift of life. I'm grateful that I've seen this beautiful day. Today is what's the day today? It's the 9th. Yeah, sure, Tuesday the 9th. And I'm stuck home. I'm still in the village because I'm working on my maize. Actually, this vlog is all going to be about the maize or corn that I harvested. And it's a lot of work. So basically, I want to show you what happens in the morning. When I wake up in the morning with the maize and everything, we have the daily morning routine or the daily house chores, but I have an additional house chore that has been added to the daily ones, that is the maize stuff. So in the morning, when I wake up, I have to spread the maize, air it, so that sunlight can get into each and every maize so that it doesn't rot. Actually, I think you saw where we have heaped them. So each and every day I go and evenly distribute the heap. Whew, my goodness, it's a lot of work. I begin it in the morning, and it ends. If I'm by myself, I can even end it at 2. But if someone has to help me, if we 2 or we 3, maybe by 12. And immediately it ends, I have to start heaping it back, because if I don't, the weather might disappoint me, because by around 2-3 in the afternoon, the weather changes and it begins to be cloudy. Seemingly it wants to rain and all that. Let me show you. There's this how do we call it? I don't know, it's called strawberry, but you see the fruits. blackberry. Is it blackberry? Yeah, I think it's blackberry. Let me show you the fruits, though they're not ripe. Here, the fruits, I don't know. I'm forgetting the name. But then I don't like it because it looks like caterpillar. You know, myself and caterpillars, we don't rhyme. So I don't like this. I don't like it. But these are the flowers, so it's fruiting, you know. Those are the flowers. So guys, I want to take you, it's too dark this side because the sun is just coming out. So let me face the sun. So I want to show you my daily routine. Actually, one thing guys, I almost gave up. I have to be frank with you. I almost gave up with this work because I'm by myself. Nobody's helping me. My brother has gone to school. My nephew has gone to do another job. Schools were opened yesterday, so my little niece and nephew who usually assist me, but they're very young, you know. Like the elder one is around 11 or 10 years old, so they like playing more than work, but then I used to force them. And the younger one is around 6 years, yeah. So I used to force them, but then they can't do much, you know. So it became very hectic to a point that I felt like giving up. I felt like giving up, but then I said no, I have to brace myself. Just brave up, queen, you have to do this. So let's go. I want to show you. The sun is coming out, you see, but it's not so good today. So in the evenings, this is what we do. In the evenings, we heap this maize back together, and then we cover it up using this PVC polythene, and there's a brick. Then we put the bricks on top all round. So in case of weather change, that is in case of any rain, if it happens to rain, the maize are secured inside. The maize are really secure inside. They are not rained on. For example, you can see this water. There's water here, but then it's on top of the PVC. It's not inside, you see. So this prevents the maize from rotting. So in the morning, once we wake up in the morning, this is the work that I usually do. Like since I harvested, this is the main job that I do. I spent my whole day inside here. So when you wake up, I start by taking off this PVC and the bricks and everything, and then I start spreading the maize far apart. But it doesn't go far apart as much because it's too much. Start spreading them far apart, then after spreading, the sun gets into each and every. Man, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Actually, I've told you yesterday I almost gave up, and that is the truth. Yesterday I almost gave up. I said no, doing it by myself. So let's get to do it. But actually today, this might be the last day we are doing this, because I've looked for someone who does who removes the maize from the cob using the corn machine or the maize machine, because these ones are too many. We can't use our hands manually, otherwise we'll complete in 3 months. So the person is coming over at 11:30. That's the time that is stated. So what I'll be doing today is just spreading them for the heat to get into them, and then today in the evening I won't get to cover them up again. You know, the issue is when I spread them, like for the sunlight to get into them, and then they get that heat that makes them not to rot. By around 2 or 3 in the evening, I have to start heaping them back, because the PVC this is the much PVC that we have. So I have to heap them back into this heap so that I can cover them, because when they're spread far apart, I don't have enough PVC to cover them wherever they will be. So I have to begin the process of heaping them back. It's a lot of work. So you have to spend definitely your whole day right here doing these maize shenanigans. It's a lot of work. And imagine I harvested like 3 days ago. Let me see. Today is Tuesday. I harvested 3 days ago. So each and every day, this has been the routine. Imagine, in the morning you wake up, you remove everything, then you start spreading, scattering the maize for the sun rays to get in, and then in the evening, you start heaping it back, and then you cover it with the PVC again. Oh my goodness. Huh? It's not easy. So I don't have someone to hold the camera for me, so I have to take this off. I'll see you once I've taken all the PVC off. Right. I've removed all the bricks. Now it's time to take off the PVC polythene. This is a very large one. So there's no one to hold the other end for me. So I'll just do it by myself, you know. See. Now this is what I've been doing for the past 3 days. Man, it's not easy. I've realized nothing comes easily on planet Earth. You have to sweat. So for this one, I'll be spreading it here. Okay. I have to be careful so it doesn't break, because I'll still be the tree stumps doesn't, how do we call, tear it apart, because I'll still be using it to air the already shelled maize, you know. So no pain, no gain. And there are some proverbs that we just hear, but then right now I get to understand. Get to understand what they mean. So I'll be spreading that one later. I'll be spreading it so it occupies the whole of that place. We have this second one that is white. It has some water droplets. So, alright, let's do this. It goes that way. And for this one, its usual place is right here. It's called being a one person. Actually, yesterday, if there's a day that I was giving up, it's yesterday. And we got to work on this place with my mom. Like, I began myself, and then later on, when I was almost done, my mom joined, because she was the one doing the house chores. She did everything, and once she was done, she joined me, and we worked on it up to around 3. Yeah, it was 2, up to 2. And immediately we've completed scattering the maize. I had to start heaping it together. Like, I had to start putting it into this heap again. It was work. And then someone has the guts of telling me, what have you done since morning? And after all this, actually yesterday I felt so bad. Guys, I just have to tell you the truth. Yesterday I felt so bad. You know, let me just open up and talk to you, because you're part of my family, you know. So, wow, we are done. So we're going to spread this one and that one. Those I can spread off camera. But then this is the heap. So yesterday, after doing this way, I haven't spread that one as well. So I spread them and I start scattering the maize so that the sun can get into it. If I leave it in this heap, because of moisture that forms water vapor, the maize will start rotting. So I have to scatter it so that the sun rays can get into it, and then how do we call it? And then it dries up. I know someone might ask themselves, Queen, why are you doing all this? It's a lot of work. It's because this maize is a lot. It's a lot. It was it was a 3/4 of a lorry. I guess you all saw that video. So it's quite a lot, and I can't use. Usually in Africa, we take off the kernels. These are maize kernels or the corn kernels. We take off the corn kernels from the cob using our hands, like manually, you know. We do it manually, but for this one it's too much, so we can't do it manually. So I have to hire someone with the corn machine to come and take them off using the machine. And one thing with the machine, it can't take off the kernels from a cob that isn't dry, so the maize has to be dried. That's why I've been airing it, for it to dry, completely dry. That's when it can go into the corn machine. So that's the situation. That's why I have to air the maize each and every day, and then throw it back into a heap, cover it and everything. It's tiresome, but it's because I'm desiring a certain temperature that the maize should be up to, you know. It has to dry. So today it's quite dry. That's why I've called the man operating the corn machine to come and assist me in removing the kernels, you know. And it's quite cheap compared to manual labor. For this one I have to hire maybe 30 people to do it, and that is very expensive, and they can't do it manually till I know it's very expensive and time consuming as well. Maybe they have to do it for a month for the whole of this to end. So that's why I'm going through all this process. Otherwise, were it not so, I would have even done the deshelling and everything in the farm, and then I carry maize that is already deshelled without the cobs and all that. But then no, that is not the issue. So let me tell about yesterday. Let me talk as I speak. What have I said? Let me talk as I speak. Let me talk, or let me speak as I work. All right. So let's start. So this is how we do it. This way, like manually, you know. So I thought of using a djembe, and with a djembe, it's how do we call it? It cuts the maize, the maize itself, like this one. I think this is the work of a djembe. So this one here. So I said this is the best way is to do it manually. Just throw them aside. So imagine you by yourself, and you have to do all these by yourself, separating all these maize by yourself. And do you see how much it is? And you have to do this process by yourself, and you see the whole maize. When will you finish? So imagine that is what I usually go through each and every morning. I do it this way, and after doing it this way, I heap it back in the evening and cover it. So yesterday, as I was doing this, oh, there's some light. So let me sit where there's light. Yeah, we can sit here. All right. It's called being your own boss. It's not easy. You want to be your own boss. So yesterday, as I was doing this, I felt so bad because my nephew, my niece, the little kids that usually help me, though they don't help as much, but then their help, I appreciate their help, because even though they don't help as much, they assist in a way or the other. So as I was doing this, I thought of my friends. And I'm like, I have friends who usually call me and tell me, you know, Queen, I'm in a fix. Kindly send me 10,000 immediately. I'm in a very big fix. Send me 1,000, not 10,000, sorry. Send me 1,000, I'll pay back. and they end up not paying. Some call and tell you, Queen, actually, I haven't paid my rent. Kindly assist me in paying my rent. Like, the landlord is going to close my house and all that. And these friends, they know that I was doing this project. And you know what? Not even a single person has showed up to help me deal with this. But then, after I shall have turned this into money, they'll be there to call, because they know that Queen has money. They'll be there to call me and tell me, kindly help me with 1,000, kindly help me with 2,000, kindly, the landlord is closing my door, kindly do this. I've learned my lesson. I have learned my lesson. In 2024, this year, not even, my friend, I won't even send a single coin to any person who calls me in the name of I'm in a fix. You will go and do your shenanigans to get yourself out of that fix. I was upset yesterday. Like, they know. Guys, you can help me. Kindly help me in the comment section whether whatever I'm saying is true. But one thing I've realized, friends don't help. They only need you when they are in a problem. They'll need you. But when you're in a problem and you need their help, you won't see any person. And I've learned a lesson. When you need the most, this is something that even 2 or 3 of my friends can come and help me and we fix this thing, you know. But nobody showed up, not even with a phone call. Some are there to ask you, where are you? Have you come back? Have you done what? What the fuck? Let me continue with my shenanigans. But in April, no, in May, sorry, not May, in March, I'll be transforming this into money. And they shall have known that. You know, we have some who say, Queen has money, Queen is on YouTube, she has money, she's doing this. So they keep calling, kindly buy me airtime, help me with 1,000, help me with 500. I'll be do what? I'll refund, kindly give me a loan. And because you know that Queen has a good heart, she's so sympathetic. You'll tell her some shit, you just tell her that you're in a shit, and she's so sympathetic. Immediately she'll send you something to fix yourself. But then when she needs you, this is what Queen does to get money. But then when this is not yet money, you can't come and help her turn this into money. We are meeting. That is one of my New Year resolutions, 2024. I'm not doing that shit again. And I know you'll watch this, my friends. I know. You know yourselves. You'll be watching this. I don't care. I don't care. Yesterday, the whole day, I was really upset, particularly with my friends. And you know myself, I don't have so friends who are very close, but I have friends who can call me that they're in a fix and tell me that they need money. And I think it's just time that I cut them off, because they're not helping me. And myself, I've been betrayed by friends a lot. And story for another day. But I think somehow there's this friend who betrayed me. She's a lady. And I think her betrayal was a blessing in disguise, you know. Because by then, I felt bad and everything. But as at now, if she wouldn't have betrayed me, I'm looking at the bigger picture, you know. If she wouldn't have betrayed me, I wouldn't be here making this maize, and I wouldn't be on YouTube as well. I wouldn't have fulfilled my dream or achieved my dream of becoming a content creator, you know. So I tend to think it was a bad betrayal, but if I look at the larger picture, the positive side of it, I think it was a good one, because she opened my eyes, and right now I wouldn't be on YouTube. I think right now I would be married with two kids. Who knows? But I'm here, chasing my dream, being my own boss with my con. Hey, goodness. And after all this work, imagine I have to do that thing. That is what I have to do throwing them aside one by one till this whole heap you seeing here, till this heap you seeing here, you see, and the one that I'm sitting on right here, you see, till all this heap goes down, and even the maize that is deep inside, the maize that is deep inside gets to feel the sun rays, and you can see, and you get to see the bottom of this white PVC and also the bottom of this one here. You tell me how long it's gonna take. And I'm just a single person with my mom. My mom is right, she's behind me, I guess you can see her. She's doing the sweeping. She's the one who does most of the house chores since I began doing this work, because I can't do the house chores and still do this one. It's very hectic. So she does the house chores, and once she's done, she comes here. When we get to finish all this, it's 2 in the afternoon, and immediately I finish, I have to start heaping it back, and then we begin the covering process, because we don't want the maize to be rained on. If it's rained on, it's a huge loss, you know. And what pains me, someone calls you and said, what have you done the whole day? Like someone tells you, you're not chatting me. Someone tells you, I called you and you didn't pick, and I'm busy here. Like, since the maize was harvested 3 days now, this is what I've been doing since from morning to evening. And someone says, you don't pick my calls, you don't chat me, you too less on phone nowadays. Even uploading, I uploaded after 4 days because of this work. I uploaded my video yesterday after 4 days because of this. I don't even have time to upload videos. And someone says you don't have time to chat to them, or you don't have time to pick the calls, you don't have time. Really? Anyway, this is how being your own boss is. And I love the process because nothing comes easy. And my issue is, once I translate this into money, even if you're in a great fix, don't pick up your call and call my number. You know yourselves, my friends. Don't dare, because if you do, I'll embarrass you. I'll give you the embarrassment of your year, the embarrassment of the year. Don't. I know you'll watch this video. Don't. Yesterday, I was full to the brim. Actually, if it was giving up, I would have given up yesterday. But for today, we are spreading it. After spreading, the man operating the corn machine will be here to do the everything, and then it will be now easy spreading them when they're already off the cob, you know. And then once once they're very dry, I buy there's a powder that is used to keep off weevils. I mix the maize with it, and then I take it for storage. And then we wait for March, the season. That's when the cost shall have risen. It will be very high, and that's when I'll be, how is it called? Decluttering, or selling them off. Yeah. So you already know, by March, I'll be getting some good money. But because you didn't help me from this, you didn't help me. Hey, my friend, don't dare. Guys, you can let me know in the comment section if whatever I'm saying is wrong. Just advise me. But then, because I've worked on this thing by myself, actually I was very hurt. Sincerely, I was very hurt. Like, I only have people who can help me when they need me. Not even help me. They can call me when they need my help, but they can never help me. And their calls are usually money. And whoever brings money, they don't want to assist. But it's okay. But I've said no. Let me embark on this. I'll let you know, I'll show you the results when I've started doing the scattering. This is how we do it and all that. But anyway, that's my friends for you. I don't have friends, maybe people who are close to me, but no friends. Whew. So I'm sweating a lot. I'm sweating a lot, but this is the far I've managed. This is how far the hip is. Hey, it's still quite huge. This is the far I've managed to declutter. How can I put it to scatter? Yeah. And I've also spread that PVC over there. It's that I haven't spread yet. But then we still have quite a very huge heap to go, you know. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So we still continue with the process. And then after this, I shoot a video, and then the network here, which is also as poor as my friends, takes 10 hours to upload a single video. There is less than 30 minutes. It takes 10 hours. My friends are poor, the network here is poor, so. And someone sarcastically tells you, oh, we don't see you online. Nowadays, we rarely see you online. Where are you? Or maybe you've traveled to Miami, you're enjoying some beaches. Really? Anyway, this is my Miami. Yes, I traveled and I'm in Miami, enjoying the beautiful sun. This is the beach, and this is the water. But now my water is white. It's not turquoise blue. My water is white. Yeah, so I'm in Miami, chilling, enjoying the beautiful sun. It's by there a white beach. It's a white sandy beach. Don't you see? Yes, we have white all over. So it's a white sandy beach. Yes. So I'm in Miami. Yes. I've made my own Miami. So if that is it, it's confirmed. That's a yes. This is the hip. Still remaining. It's quite large. That other side up to where the lady is, and I had to seek for help, like paid help. Crazy. But I don't know whether we'll manage before the guy comes, because you're supposed to air everything before he comes. So that's the far we've aired this hip here, and that's how it is. Not so sure if we'll manage before he arrives, you know, but I doubt. With this, no, I doubt. He'll find us in the process. So we've just finished. Let me start showing from here. This is how we've spread the maize. Yes, that way. So this is how now everything looks like. With paid help, we've managed to do it. Where can I stand? Yeah, let me stand here. Oh my goodness. So we've managed to do it with the lady who was helping me. And do you know what time we finished? It's 11:51, 9 minutes to 12. And it's when we've just finished. Actually, we've finished, and I've just taken my camera to show you the progress. So this is how far it is. So we've spread it, though it's not even, because some places you can see the white polythene, but then in some areas it's totally covered, so it's not evenly spread. But at least now it's not in that heap where maize doesn't get the heat from the sun. So this is how we spread it to dry. So if I were to do this by myself, then I would finish by 2. yeah, two or one by one or two, but I got some help, you see. So now it's time to wait for the guy who will be doing the other job of removing the kernels from the maize, from the cob, sorry. So that is it. That's how far. I don't know how many bags this will give me, but by the end of the day we shall have known how many bags these are in total. Yeah. 7 minutes to 6 p.m. and we just done. But then we are not that done. There's still work to be done here, you see. So where the cobs were falling, we have lots and lots of maize. So the work that we have to do from tomorrow is separating this maize from the cobs. You see, lots. It has a lot of maize. See, maize grain, lots of it here. Lots, lots and lots here. So actually I'm very tired. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's not easy. Wow, it's not easy, but then that's how we worked. Finally the maize has been separated from the cobs, the shelling has been everything is complete, and I guess that's where I'm gonna end this video. From tomorrow, now it will be sun drying. That will be the process from tomorrow: sun drying the maize and final weighing. Actually, we placed them into bags to know how much we're going to pay the guy who was doing the shelling and all that, because they are paid in terms of bags, and each bag is $1. So if you have 100 bags, so it's $1 times 100, that is $100. So that is it. Still a lot of work to be done, like behind me, and then also sun drying of the maize and everything. Then after that, I think it will be ready. We'll be packaging and keeping them for storage. In the meantime, I think I'm gonna end my video here. I still have to do the cleaning of the PVC where this maize will be poured, and then we'll be sun drying them as from tomorrow. And also it will be running concurrently as we sun dry those ones. These ones here will be separating the maize from the cobs. So thank you so much for watching this video. It's been an amazing time. I'm very tired, I'm very exhausted, but then we have to keep rolling with everything because you know, we have to work and everything has to be in place. So thank you so much for watching this video up to this far. Kindly give me a thumbs up. Kindly, yeah, today I've asked for a thumbs up. Just like the video, yeah, kindly don't fail to like this video. You know, through liking the video you appreciate our efforts, you know. So you like the video, then YouTube will recommend this video and it reaches a larger audience. So kindly, I only need one thing from you. Kindly just give this video a like, please, to appreciate my efforts. Just give this video a like, and then until the next one, as we usually say, adios amigos. See you then. All right.